Welcome back to Doomsday Prepper, your go-to channel for survival strategies and prepping tips. Today we're diving into one of the most debated topics in the prepper community: bugging in versus bugging out. Should you stay put or hit the road when disaster strikes? Let's break it down. Section 1. Understanding bugging. Bugging in means staying in your home or a safe location during a crisis. It's all about fortifying your surroundings, making use of your stockpiled supplies, and riding out the storm where you're most comfortable. Pros of bugging in: familiarity. You know your home inside and out. It's where you feel most comfortable and in control. Resources. Your supplies are already in place: food, water, medical gear, and tools. Security. With proper preparation, your home can be a fortress. You have control over who enters and exits. Minimal exposure. Staying put means you avoid the dangers of traveling through potentially hazardous environments. Cons of bugging in: vulnerability. If your home becomes compromised, you could be trapped. Limited mobility. If the situation escalates, it may be challenging to evacuate quickly. Over-reliance on resources. If your supplies run out and the crisis continues, you might be left stranded. Section 2. Understanding bugging out. Bugging out, on the other hand, is the act of evacuating your home and seeking refuge in a predetermined location, often away from urban centers. Pros of bugging out: mobility. You can leave a dangerous situation behind, potentially reaching a safer location. Escape from immediate threats. If your home or area becomes too dangerous, you can avoid being caught in a bad situation. Potential for long-term survival. If you've prepared a bug-out location with sustainable resources, you could survive for a longer period. Cons of bugging out: uncertainty. Once you leave, you're venturing into the unknown. Roads may be blocked and safe locations may be compromised. Physical strain. Bugging out is physically demanding. Carrying supplies and navigating difficult terrain can be exhausting. Exposure. You're more vulnerable to the elements, predators, and potentially hostile encounters. Section 3. Why bugging in is often the best initial choice. So, why is it generally better to bug in until you fully understand the situation? Information gathering. In the early stages of any crisis, information is your most valuable resource. Staying put allows you to monitor the situation through news, social media, or even local sources. Bugging out too soon could put you at risk if the threat is not as severe as initially believed. Preparedness. Your home is your most prepared location. You've spent time and resources building a safe space with everything you need. Leaving it behind should only be a last resort. Reduced panic. Bugging in helps you avoid the chaos that often accompanies mass evacuations. Crowded highways, desperate people, and panic can create more danger than the initial threat. Section 4. Assessing when to bug out. When should you consider bugging out? Imminent danger. If your home is compromised by fire, flood, or other immediate threats, it's time to go. Long-term threats. If supplies are dwindling and there's no end in sight, you may need to relocate to a place with more sustainable resources. Government evacuations. If authorities mandate an evacuation, it's often wise to comply, but assess the situation carefully. Remember, bugging in should always be your first choice until you have a clear understanding of the situation. Knowledge is power, and staying informed is the key to making the right decision for you and your family. Stay safe, stay prepared, and until next time, keep prepping and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.